You know, that neon sign behind me, it's not smart. It doesn't support Wi-Fi, nor does it support Apple HomeKit. Has no idea what Home Assistant even is. And yet, it turns on every time I turn on my studio. So today I'm going to show you how I took that dumb device and made it part of my smart home so you can do the same with yours. So in order to tell you how I pulled this off, let's go back a few weeks in time. I had just finished building my Studio On automation in Home Assistant. One tap and everything in the studio came to life. Well, almost everything. There was just one problem. The sign at that time was not smart, and there was no obvious way I was able to make it part of my smart home automation until now. You know, there's gotta be a way that we can integrate this sign into Home Assistant. You know, it really wasn't about making the sign smarter. I realized I needed something that spoke the language of both the sign and Home Assistant. And that's when I came up with this. This is the Broadlink RM4 Pro. It's an IR RF blaster. And once I got it added into Home Assistant, I was able to finally get my sign integrated into my Studio On automation. And now it is finally part of my Studio On automation. But getting the Broadlink into Home Assistant was only half the battle. The next challenge is teaching it to replace this remote, and we're going to cover that in the next video. And the best part about it is, once you understand the concept, you should be able to apply it to any dumb device and make them part of your Home Assistant setup. So if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel, and if you'd like to see more content like this, please click the video on the screen, and thank you so much for watching.